Hello everyone, welcome back to All Mods 9 No Thrills. I almost forgot what the name of the pack was then. Anyway, so between episodes I've done a little bit, and that is this off slightly? Oh, that is super annoying. Why did I do it like that? Man, I hate this now. No, never mind. Anyway, what I've done is I've put all of the data models that I've got for like a bunch of stuff, like the Naga, and we got like the Death Tome, the Urghast, we got Snow Queen, Lich, Talwood Borer, whatever you call it, Minotaur, Naga, all of those. But basically, I put a bunch of the ones that we had in the simulation chambers here, and then these all correspond. So like I've got chicken right there, which should be this one here, and that one is chicken. And for example, let's try and find one that's got something in it. There you go. There was the Warden was right here. I saw Echo Shards, and there's Warden. So yeah, all of these are running right now. They don't have the best accuracy, I would say. I think a few of these have got more decent ones because I actually did multiple kills for them. There's the Yeti, right? Yeti was pretty decent, I think. But anyway, each of these is basically sending to one of these. I'm doing it in a really weird way, and I just realized I didn't have to do it like this. Anyway, the way that I'm doing it is I've got a modular router down here which is powering all of this. I've got a modular router which is being sent using a sender module, or sender module Mark III at least, from here. That's the buffer for the prediction matrix. I might actually change this. No, it's fine. I'll leave it. But they're sending the prediction matrix over here into this one. No, this one. This is just sending them out to all of these. This one here is pulling all of the stuff from each of these into itself. And then it's got a sender module Mark III, which is taking it over to the what do I have over here? What's it called? This thing. Interface. So you can see that there's loads of stuff that gets pulled out of this. Like all of the predictions get pulled out and everything. And then we've got another one, which is, well, another 3, I should say. This one is for the power. You can do that, by the way, with modular routers. Did I show this? I've showed this off before, right, with Ender.io. But the distribution modules are really good because you can just put 8 things on it at a time. Anyway, this one was a little different because I can't just like spam all of these with distribution modules, right? Because if I do that, the pig one could go down here. And if I were to get, I tell you what, prediction. Let's try and nab one of these before. Come on, it's not going to do it now, is it? It's not going to let me have one. Oh, there we go. So we got the Urghast right there. We got an Urghast one. If I put the Urghast one in this Lich over here, it just stops because it doesn't know which one to get. And I could not be asked to go around and set all of them. So he literally just turned up. There you go. The Urghast just went in here, and it got us the little what do we call it? It's these things, the trophies. Although look what it does when you put it in a drawer. He's sneaky. He's a sneaky one. That one. Anyway, what have you got for me? Got anything good? Rainbow birch sapling. That actually sounds pretty cool. Let's get one of those. Emeralds. Where'd you go? Why are you up there, you silly? Oh yeah, I can fly. I've been in the Twilight Forest so long now that I forgot that I could fly. Lovely. Right, where are we going to put these? I might actually grow this. I might grow it over here. Wait, we've got... Can I take this out? Yeah. That looks pretty cool. I like that. Let me take this one out as well. We'll put one of those in. There you go. Lovely. Right. So, today, I have kind of a plan. I'm lying. I don't have a plan whatsoever. What I was going to do was go through the quests for the Twilight Forest and like finish them off. But I might do that off camera because we've done a lot in Twilight Forest recently. Basically, all the way at the bottom. We didn't get a glass sword. I actually don't know how to get a glass sword. You can make this indestructible if you want. Yeah, these are rarely found in loot chests. In the Aura Palace. Oh, right. So you can find one of these in the Snow Queen area. Right, got ya. This one doesn't actually tell you where this was. Glorified leaf blower. That actually sounds really good. Because we've got a load of this flipping grass around. Because we're in a... I think over here it's a grassland. We're in a highland, I know, but... Grassland, there you go. So it'd be nice to be able to get rid of these. You know what? I might just do a thing from the ATM star that ATM star. I've been planning on doing this, but I might lose a few people because some people don't like Botania. But I wanted to do the Gaia Spirit and get ourselves a Gaia Spirit because I like Botania and it's one of those things. Oh yeah, look at this, look at this. I went and got myself a couple of okay, let me just turn you all the way around again. I went and got myself a couple of Twilight Giants because they're me. So I've got 2 mini-me's right here and here. I thought they looked really cute. And I'm using a framed item frame with some tinted glass. I like using these. I've been using tinted glass in framed item frames for like ages now. They just look really nice in my opinion. Anyway, what we're going to do is start with Botania. So I might have 1 or 2 episodes on Botania, but I don't want to overdo it. I know in the last few series that I've done, in fact, in All the Mods 7, I did like 10 episodes on just Botania because I love Botania, but I know a lot of people don't. So I'm going to probably rush through a bunch of things. I'll try and explain it as I go, but if I miss anything, just ask questions in the comments. Or you could always come on the Discord. So I need to plug that a little bit more, right? It's the Discord. My mods keep telling me, you need to tell people that we've got a Discord and a Patreon. So, yeah, I've got a Patreon as well. There you go. My Patreon, I purely use it. It's really stupid, actually, but the way that I use it because of like tax and stuff is weird. But basically, my Patreon I use to pay for all of the servers that my community like has access to, right? So if you want to join the Patreon and then have access to a server that you can play with everyone, even if you just want to join the Patreon just to show your love, you could do that as well. So please do if you can, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I am going to start with Botania, aren't I? So let me get a few bits and bobs together and then we'll be right back. Right, here we go. This is what I was going to do. So we've got a set of 2x2s. So that's 4 2x2s, which gives us 16 slots. And there are 16 petals. So that wasn't an accident that we managed to get, all of these. What I like to do is set them out in the colours. So, well, I'll use the mystical flowers for the example. So it goes white, orange, magenta, and then light blue. So white, orange. I don't have magenta, but light blue is right there. So that's the plan, basically. We've got an absolute ton of bones, so we're going to use some bone meal as white dye because I believe, well, you can use bone meal and dye basically like this, and you can make yourself some floral fertilizer. Although I don't need this much, if I'm honest, because we don't need that much at all ever, and we can just spam it on the floor as long as you've got like oh flipping heck. As long as you've got like a couple of whatever they are, like if we got some yellow, then we're all good. We didn't have any yellow before, I don't think, but that looks like we've got the like a good amount of different colors right there, if not all of the different colors. It does depend. Like I'm just going to spam all of these because we don't need floral fertilizer in our system if we're not going to use it. So that might have just not been the best idea, but oh well. So what I tend to do is I tend to just turn them into petals because you can duplicate the petals afterwards. So this is the plan, at least. Yeah, that was weird. So what I'll do is I'll no, you know what? Let's just do this on camera because it's easier. So if we do that one and then finally that one, then we can just go through all the ones that we've already got. And then that'll leave us with the ones that we don't already have, and then we can use JEI to see where the different colours go, right? So, mystical flowers. There we go. So, after light blue, we've got yellow. So, that's where that one goes. And then I think it goes this one and then this one. So, yellow, then grey, and then there we go. So, we've got all the colours. All of the colours are now in there. And what I can do is I can just lock them all. So let's put that back in the backpack. There we go. I do have the mystical seed for the mystical flower. And you can, from that, you can make whatever you want. It's kind of annoying that it gives you the flower rather than like petals, in my opinion. Although, do people need flowers? Are the flowers bit important? They might be, to be fair. They might be important. I don't think they are, though. Not by the looks of it. No, you can also use botany pots. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a little tiny automation because I love doing this. It's one of my favourite automations from Botania. Right, not going to lie, I completely forgot what I was doing with this, but I think if we do this, I think this is everything we need. We do need some like sender modules and stuff, right? So let's go and make a few of those. That's modular routers. There we go. So puller module? I don't know if we can, yeah, it might be too far away being over there. Okay, let's make a couple of, I don't know, like 4 of these sender module Mark IIIs. Oh, I did, I put a recipe in for this. And then, I don't know, let's make 64 of those, and not 1, we want 64 of the puller upgrades as well. So we've got 64 senders, 64 pullers, and like a load of distributors ones, and a couple of the Mark III senders. So what we can do is we need to get bone meal into this, basically. So we're going to send it in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to say activate. I can't remember where it has to go. I think it's like that. So activate at the front. So if I get some bone meal, for example, it's not going to use it. But if I put this here, are you going to use it? Ah, you might need a, oh yeah, I forgot about this. Security upgrade. Because it is weird when it comes to the upgrades and stuff. There you go. For some reason you use security upgrade for that one. So that'll grow it. And then this one over here, I'm just going to have a breaker module. And in the breaker module, we're going to actually, I'm going to get one of each of the petals that we've got right here. And then we're going to have a filter. I forgot about filters. Yeah, let's grab a filter. So that is from modular routers. We need the filter. Aha. There's loads of different types of filters, to be fair, but we only want this one. So bulk item filter, and we're just going to lob all of these in, including that one. So what we do is we want to blacklist. We want to blacklist this filter. So that means that this thing right here, the breaker module, can't break. So if I put that one in, oh, it needs a security upgrade as well. Let's make a ton of security upgrades whilst we're at it. Okay, 4. 4 will do us for now. So if I put that one in, are you going to break? Come on. Why are you not breaking? Oh, it's because, you know why? Direction, we need to put as front. No, not that. There. Break. I wanted to punch like that. Why did you do that? That was silly. Okay, maybe I changed this. I think what I did was I put it on down, and we want it to look level forwards. There we go. So it's not going to do it anymore. Cool. Anyway, that's not the point. It's this thing. This thing should be breaking. So what about if I put a petal in there? Is it going to break the petal? It doesn't seem to, does it? Why are you being weird? Match by dropped items. Match by block. Oh, I don't know. I think it's that one. Yeah. Why are you not breaking? I'll tell you what, I'm going to turn this one off. And by that, I mean I'll just take that out. If I put that there, you shouldn't. I'll tell you what, I'm going to change this to whitelist, just the stuff on there. Weird. I just figured out what it was. Look at this one right here. Owner says Pilpoh on the security upgrade. Right, so if I take this one out and I put it in here, it does break. It breaks the thing. I put that one back in here. These ones say owner, nothing. So what we have to do is, in fact, yeah, I'm going to security upgrade. If I do this one, it still says nothing. Why do you say nothing? What? Am I only allowed one security upgrade? What's going on? You can't craft these up either to turn them into yours. Can you shift right click them or something? You can. Interesting. Okay, well that's pretty good that we figured that one out. I'm actually quite happy about that, thank you. Right, anyway, so we can use this now, and this should allow us... no, up here, there we go. To... oh yeah, we also need a placer module. So placer module out front, and then bulk item filter, whitelist. Do one of those, stick that one in. Is it going to place straight down? That is la question. In fact, can I just do this and it will place? I don't remember how this one places. Ah, security module. One of those. You going to do it? No. Oh, I had that set to whitelist. So now this one looks like this. Lovely. So now if we grab a bone meal. That one breaks it. Now what we need is something that will convert the tall mystical flower into white petals, right? These ones. So we need a crafter. And by crafter, I don't mean one from refined storage, obviously. I mean one from... we could try the quark one. I've not actually tried the quark one before. Quark has been like added recently. I don't exactly know how this works. Okay. Alright, not going to lie. Don't know how this works. So, we're not going to use it. Seems to be the way. What we're going to do is we're going to make one of these from Orbital Utilities. Right, there we go. We've already got one of these somewhere. I can't remember where I put it. I think it's down here. There it is. Yeah. So this one right here. Yeah, cool. Yeah, this one right here is converting all my Inferium into blocks of Insanium, right? So we are getting Inferium. I think we're getting it from mob farms, maybe? That's a point. We've still got a ton of Inferium right here. At some point, I'll clear that out. Anyway, what we can do with this is... I forget how many this has got. Let's have a look. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 2 of these because there's 16 altogether. Okay, I'll make a second one. Right, the way that this works, I powered these by the way, so they've both got power. The way that you do this is, well, what I'm going to do is get some bone meal real quick. Get some more bone meal, I should say, because we ran out. Let's stick that there, and then... there we go. So we need, basically we need to turn these all back into flowers, if I'm honest. So what I've done is I've got this bulk item filter and I put in half the flowers because there's only 8 that we can put in here, right? And then I used just the one bulk item filter, and one of these is blacklist and the other one is whitelist, and I've blinked them on each of the ones right there. So now if I put a white petal in here, it now gets sent. I think it's this one. Yeah, it gets sent into here. So my whole plan is I'm just going to basically preload all of these, just like that, and then do a remember, and then do a remember. So it remembers the slot. That way we don't get any that are, like, you know, overflowing. Anyway, that is when it breaks it. What we need is to set up all of the recipes for this, which is going to take a little while. So you do all one of those, and it's just instantly stick them in the output is what you want to do. So I'm going to have to do that with all of these. Okie dokie, right, let's give this a go. I want to get like a maxed out white stack. Speed. Oh yeah, that's right. It goes straight back into this. So if I put one of these in here, you'll see that this will go up 39, and then after this, 42. So every one that you pull out of this, you get 3 more basically. Do I want to? Okay. Okay, I'm going to get speed upgrades for all of these. And finally, this one. That's insane. Oh, love it. There you go. So this one over here is the one that did all of the crafting right there. Let's do that again, because that was funny. 64. Right, we have to bolt this one up with bone meal. Wow. That was cool. So what this is doing is this has just got 2 puller upgrades. So it's pulling from this one into the router itself, and then it's pushing into the storage controller, which is like linked up to all of this. So I can do that and then stick them back in, right? So we're never going to run out of petals, in other words, is what I'm trying to say. I do need some way of doing that basically, and that will just bulk this one up. So if we got any like low flowers, I need some way of getting bone meal into this. Right, there we go. I had to move it all the way over here because it was just too far away from everything. So anyway, plan is, what we do is, I'm just going to do one of those, and that's going to bulk those up. And we can literally just feed in whichever one we want. That's super loud. I love it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do the rest off camera. I'm just going to get them all above 100, basically. And then we'll be right back. Right, I think that's all of the flowers, all the petals, I should say. That one's literally bang on 100. There you go, it's over. Yeah, all of them are above. Right, next thing on the list is, oh my goodness, the Petal Apothecary, I think. Petal Apothecary. One of these bad boys. Let's grab one of these and we can do that. No, I want to use this. There we go. Now, I automated this in my All the Mods 9 Let's Play using a modular router. And it just used like a bucket of water that got sent to it. And then the bucket of water was... yeah, it was basically used, and then the bucket got pulled out and sent back to wherever it was. So we're going to use the same thing. Although, someone did tell me... or someone told me during my All the Mods 9 Let's Play that you... oh, actually, you know what? Let's do it here. That you could... if I got... I don't know, let's get like 2 buckets of water, right? What you could do is you could just put like an infinite water source underneath. And it never worked for me. I don't know if it just doesn't work in this version, but yeah, apparently you used to be able to like waterlog the Petal Apothecary. I don't know if that was just a previous version, as I said, but it doesn't work in this version. But you can right click it, so that's what we're going to do. So again, modular routers. Okie dokie. So the way that this is going to work is we've got the activator module. Got it set to activate on the front, which is where the Petal Apothecary is. Put the bucket of water in there, whitelist the bucket of water, and then say action, no sneak, and just look. So if we do that, and we stick this in here, it uses the water bucket on the Petal Apothecary. It's very nice. And it doesn't do anything with the bucket itself. So that's even better. So what we can do then is, I am going to go over here. I already have a recipe for water buckets, don't I? So what I can do is stick that one there, and then eventually it will make me one because I've got a crafting upgrade. So I actually don't remember how far away this is. This might need an upgrade. It does need an upgrade, flipping heck. Okay, so it's actually an augment. So I don't know how many, but is this good enough? No. There you go. I had to put 12 in there, but there we are. And that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do pull, whitelist, the bucket again, bucket of water. And then we want to send blacklist, bucket of water. That also needs, yeah, it needs the augments. Cool. Right, there we go. I put 14 in there because it can have 14 apparently. Wait a minute. I forgot to do that. There you go. So, because it's got a water, it's already got water in there. Oh, poop. I didn't mean to do that. If you try and right click on there, it won't let you use the water bucket. So if you're proper up close, like, and there's a block in the way basically, and you use it on that side, you won't be able to. Can I use it on this side? No, you can see right there. I'm trying to use it on this side and it's not letting me. So there you go. That's it, done. That's literally all we needed to do, which is insane. Love it. Anyway, the Petal Apothecary. This is where you lob in a bunch of seeds. Not seeds, the petals, and then you chuck a seed on top. And then you get some of the flowers from Botania. So, at Botania. Have we got myth? Oh, I tell you what. At Bot. We have the mythical botany, or mythic botany. I like that. Okay, cool. So, oh, why did I forget about this flower? Is it this one? I think it's this one. One of the flowers that is in... Yeah, flipping heck. I didn't need to do this, because there's a flower that does it for you. It, like, keeps the water in the Petal Apothecary. Anyway, you don't need to do that either. You could just literally have a bucket of water and then just put water in there. You can even put it in your recipe if you wanted to, like, automate the recipe. You can just have a bucket of water come out first. This makes sense, doesn't it? So, we don't need to do this. I just like doing it. It's one of those things. It's like, it's weird to automate, and I love automating weird things. So, just like this thing, right? It gets way more of the petals. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, we need to now get like a bunch of flowers, and the first flowers we're going to get is, of course, the ones that take coal and then turn it into mana. And yes, I forgot the word endoflame for some reason. Anyway, we need some brown, we need some light grey, and we need some red. Now, that's not the first one we need, actually, thinking about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need some of those, basically. Some white ones. And we need some seeds. One of those. Lob the seed on top, and you get yourself a pure daisy. And again, we're going to automate this one as well. Right, we are going to do this the modular routers way instead of the refined storage way, which is funny because one of the reasons I wanted to do refined storage is because I knew we'd have Botania, and this is the easiest thing to do with refined storage. You just use a constructor and a destructor, but we're not going to do that because I want to try it a different way. I did the constructor and destructor in my original Let's Play for All the Mods 9. So what we're going to do here is we are going to do a whitelist on living rock and living logs. So living wood, basically. So these two things, because that's what you get when you put like, I don't know, stone or a log next to a pure daisy. After some time, you get these two things. And I don't want these to be mined up. Anyway, what I can do with this is I can do, in each one of these, I can just place my module, just like this. Oh, I need security upgrades for this as well. I forgot about that. Right, we've got a, what is this? Modular router again with a placer upgrade. And all of these are just set to up. So they're all going to set up. And I also put some security upgrades in these as well. And I've put down 2 more routers, but they've got nothing in them right now. Thought I'd at least like set this up with you. And then we've got this as well, which is a 2x2 again. I really need to go through this and just get rid of like all of this, all the Modium gear. It's going to feel really weird just deleting a bunch of gear, but oh well. Anyway, so what we've got here is we need this one to pull all of the like products that it is created. So you know, the like stone and living rock, and living wood, and into the router, and then put it in here. And we also need to pull from this, because that's why we've got 4 slots. We've got stone and log, and then living rock and living wood. That's what it's going to be. So I'm going to grab some stone. Do I have any regular stone? Oh, I've got the ability to make it. Okie dokie. Let's get 256 of that real quick. Right, there we go. So we got some stone right there, and we got some spruce, because we've got the most amount of spruce. And I want this one here to pull the stone or logs. I might need 2 of these. Now, you know what? Let's just bulk up. Why not? So if I get 2 distributors, so 1 and 2. I actually need more than this, so let's just get 3 of them. Why not? So what we can do with this is the ones on the cardinal, I think, and the ones on the corners will be different. Are they called the cardinal directions? I think that's how it is. Anyway, so this one here, I'm not sure which is going to go in there, but we can get 2 pullers. I'm just going to make 2 regular pullers instead of the Mark IIs. Although we've got the Mark IIs, I could use those. Anyway, for this one, I want to pull from the right, which is going to go in here. But I need to tell it what to pull out. That's a point. So let's do... Don't pull out the stone. There you go. So that is going to place down all of the logs. And then we want to say, do pull out all of the stone and pull it from the left. And that is going to place down all of the stone. There we go. They're all going to get converted. These are going to mine up the the Onithil, yeah. So they're going to mine up the living wood or living rock once these turn. And then I need 1 more modular router to pull that out of those and put it in here. Oh, I'm hearing them. That one there has turns, so it's living wood log. Why are you not mining? Oh, no. Why are none of these mining? That is very confusing. Did I put these on blacklist? No, because otherwise it would have mined it up. I'm very confused. Anyway, for this one, I'm going to send down. And then we are pulling from all of these modular routers. Right, take 2. I never put these in here, so you can't prove it. Anyway, that one is going to mine, and then it's going to put another one down, and then so on and so on. This one, and finally, this one. So, this is now... Okay, I need to put living rock here, and then living wood. Come back. Put living wood right there. Why are you not pulling from these? Yes, I do. I put this on the wrong way round. Let's do it this way round. Bring it into the router, please. And now we should see this go up. And there you go. So these are now going up. Beautiful. We are getting more and more come in right now. Love it. Right, not gonna lie, this is pretty slow. But we'll be doing stuff whilst this is doing its thing, right? So we just leave it. I did just put some more logs in here, and I put some more stone as well. So over time, we'll just get a bunch of it. So it's not bad, is it? Anyway, that is what we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's what we need to make. Yeah, mana pool. Lovely. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 1 of these, or 1 of the things of these, to make Why does it do this every so often? Every so often it just doesn't see it. I need to make one of these mana spreaders. Oh, I just used one of the shimmering mushrooms. I suppose that's okay. Now we need to make some endo flames, so that's what we're going to do right now. And I'm going to automate it just over here, I think. So, there we go. So I'm going to put endo flames, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's make 8 of them. So we know what the recipe is. 1, 2, okay, wait. I think it's the brown ones that you have the most of. Does it not say? Oh, no, there it is, Petal Apothecary. There you are. So endo flames, 2 brown. So we need 16 brown, 8 red, and 8 mystical light grey. So let me grab all of those. So the way that this works is if you drop 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then if you right click with an empty hand, just like that. So I can do it really quickly now because I can just do it like this. And there we go, automating stuff again with modular routers. This is way easier than what I normally do. Can I reach it? There it is. So what I've done, modular router dropper upgrade, or dropper module. If I do this, I'll show you. It's just dropping up. That's all it's doing. And the only time it's going to drop up is when it doesn't have a redstone signal. And then I've just put a oak pressure plate on top. So once all of these have eaten one of the pieces of coal, that one will just be stuck there. Okay, waiting for it. What keeps eating it? That's really quick. Are they actually eating it this quickly? Right, I'm going to get a Wander the Forest real quick. I think you do it like this? Yeah. And then, where's cyan? I always try and do a cyan one because it's my colour. I like a bit of cyan, I do. There we go. Wow, they are proper chomping through the coal right there. I'm not complaining. Another one we could do. Oh, this is because I couldn't be asked to make any more augments for the distance. So all I did was I stuck one of these in between, and this one's just got a puller and a sender. So it's like a midway point between these two, and it just means that I don't have to make any augments for it. Anyway, when these fill up, it won't use a coal. Or when this is full up over here, it won't just continue chomping through our coal. Because we haven't got much coal. We've only got 3.1 million. You know, it's not too much, is it? So anyway, yeah. So this is going to make us a bunch of mana now. So we've got, you know, mana coming in. Perfect. We could do this exact same setup again, like, I don't know, over here somewhere. And then have like a second mana spreader maybe. Because you don't want to fill the mana spreader up, do you? But I want to see if we can make it through doing all of this. And then make it to the cakey Murus. Kek. This one. So that does involve us getting all the way up to making the Elven Gateway. Which I am probably going to have to do next episode, I think. Unfortunately, but still. Next episode it is. I might actually swap this round and then put the modular router above it. So it's dropping down. I think it would just look nicer. I don't know about you guys, but... Okay, I remembered. I'd already built everything, obviously. But I remembered that we needed the pressure plate on top. Although it doesn't need to be all the way down there, does it? I could move it up one, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it there. Why not, eh? Anyway, this is probably where we're going to have to call it. We got mana set up, basically, and we've automated a few bits and bobs using modular routers. Oh my goodness, there's so much grey and red. Grey, like dark grey, light grey. And there is red on the front there, so you can see it as red. Okay, there we go. I added some greenery to this to make it a little bit alive looking, because it's Botania in it, so it's supposed to look alive. So, speaking of things alive, how long have we been alive? I haven't done this in a while. I keep forgetting if I'm honest. So, time since last death was 3.46 days. It's pretty good. So 82 hours, nearly 83 hours since our last death. That's pretty decent, pretty decent. Oh, that's a good number there, though. 4.17 days is just over, like, 5 minutes. 5 minutes over 100 hours that we've played this. So, total time played. Just over 100 hours. And this is how much stuff I've done so far. As I said, I'm taking it laid back. So, yeah. Anyway, next episode, probably a little bit more Botania. And if we don't finish Botania next episode, it will be the episode after. And then, once we're done with Botania, I might not come back. I might come back if we need it for the Gaia spirits, but yeah. Oh, also, I cosmetic armored a bunch of mana steel stuff for the thumbnail. So, brilliant. Right, well, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.